and I've gone for a big right hand, and I've punched him square in the cheek, like right in the cheek, and he just stopped, and he just looked me dead in the eye. I got the Ace Wilson, dead in the eye, look, 16-year-old Axel Impact, standing toe-to-toe with Snake Pit heavyweight champion Ace Wilson, and I just punched him directly in the face. And look, pretty much from that day forward, it's like I'd awakened the beast. And anyway, he chopped. He kept chopping and chopping and chopping and chopping, pretty much for the next 15 years. I remember getting hit with a chair for the first time. Big mic, it really hurt. And then the second time by Ace Wilson, I didn't see it coming. It was like my neck, my vertebrae was crumbling into my body. It fell to a heap on the floor. I mentioned before, I remember having 6 teeth kicked out for my training promo video. I remember during a match with JNC, I hit my head. Remember, she's still JNC. Anyway, I had hit my head around the edge of the ring, and it actually cut me open. Within a few seconds, I was absolutely, totally drenched in blood. And I'm really grateful to Ben Stevens, who actually took me to the hospital to get some stitches for that. So really thank Ben Stevens for that. Yeah, we went on to have a lot of matches too, and he was always a good friend. I remember jumping off the top of a cage on 5 other wrestlers. I remember Pitbull entered a Royal Rumble with a barbed wire baseball bat. First time I didn't even know they existed. I thought it was like something in a movie. All of a sudden, Pitbull comes out, music plays. Oh, okay, I'm sort of coming to. Rings full of people. I'm like, now I've got to deal with Pitbull. Pitbull comes out with a barbed wire baseball bat. Okay, how am I going to deal with that? So I had no idea what his plans were with this barbed wire baseball bat. So I just basically kept running away to avoid him until someone else took care of him. Sometimes you got to work smarter than harder. I remember fighting Johnny Ray on his wedding day. At the Croatian Food and Wine Festival. I remember standing on the Maniac's shoulders and diving off onto Zach Savage and Mike Boomer. Hey Macy! Hey darling! That's my daughter. That's my beautiful daughter. I remember Johnny Raddick threw a cream pie in my face. And then he powerbombed me through a table in front of a bunch of children at church. I remember telling some great stories with Blue Blood, Joe Mundy, Ace Wilson, Man Mountain, Colossus, Acid Hayes, Down Under, J-Rock, of course Johnny Raddick, Mike Boomer, Zach Savage. So I'm telling some great stories, and I hope you guys enjoyed hearing those stories. So that was a few big thank yous as I wrap up. Massive thanks to Zach and Mike, just for your friendship, for your encouragement, all the time that you invested in me over the years. These guys worked really hard to teach me and put on some really great matches, tell some great stories. Also, a big thanks to Alexson, Hunter, and Colossus as well for being really cool friends throughout the 22. I want to thank my amazing wife, who is here tonight, and she was actually there at my very first match as well. So she's been with me for this whole thing. I thank my sister as well. My sister's here too. Thank you, sister, for looking after my kids. She's amazing. My sister Phoebe's here. She grew up coming to lots of shows and winning all of the loudest. What was it like? Who's the loudest? Loudest fan? Yeah, loudest fan. The inaugural loudest fan champion over here. And yeah, just appreciate the support that you guys have, over the years come out to so many shows in support of me, which I just really, really appreciate.
You're the best, Axel.
Oh. Thanks, man. Secondly, Johnny Ray, you have been a massively influential person in my life. You've given me the opportunity of a lifetime. Thanks for believing in me and trusting me, and watching you carry all of the weight of all that you do for years and years is evidence to me that you really do have the largest arms in South Australia. You really do. Cool. Huge thanks to all the wrestlers and referees I've ever shared a locker room with. I've always felt really supported and encouraged by everyone in the back. After I returned to wrestling a few years ago, Wolf Dog actually sent me a message saying that SA wrestling is better having Axel impact in it. And that word of encouragement was really, really meaningful. There's been a number of you that encouraged me in that way, and I just want to thank all of you so much for that. Huge thanks to the staff behind the scenes over the years, the media, the tech, Luke Hazard, Paul, Brady, the canteen management, all of everything that puts it all together. Thank you, Paulo and Mrs. Raddick. And finally, the biggest thanks of all to the fans. Who have come out to support local pro wrestling for years and years and years. And it really wouldn't be a show at all, and none of us would be here if it weren't for all of you guys. So you're just amazing. Coming along, cheering, booing. We love it. Yeah. We appreciate it so much. My only regret was never winning the Adelaide Open Championship.
Come on, he deserves more.